of June 2000, President Bill Clinton congratulated scientists on one of the greatest scientific breakthroughs in history, the mapping of the human genome. For the first time, we were about to understand how life itself began.
It will revolutionize the diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of most, if not all, human diseases. In coming years, doctors increasingly will be able to cure diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes, and cancer.
Long before birth, the genetic dice decide hair and eye colour, height, sex, and the possibility of developing a particular disease. The goal of the Genome Project was to identify all of the 20 to 25,000 human genes and to determine the order of 3 billion units of DNA to discover exactly what makes us what we are. Each cell in the human body contains 46 chromosomes, arranged in 23 pairs. The chromosomes are largely made up of very long DNA molecules, which have been twisted in complex chains. They carry the 4-letter coded information that decides physical characteristics, such as eye colour, and some believe they influence behaviour too. Also buried in this code are the inherited defects which in later life may lead to disease. It is now proven that certain diseases are linked to certain chromosomes. People with Down syndrome have 3 chromosome 21s. This number identifies its location in the genome. Those people who inherited Huntington's disease had a unique coding at the tip of chromosome 4. But some diseases, such as heart disease and cancer, are linked to a series of defects to the genetic code and include defects in several chromosomes. By creating the roadmap, scientists of the future would have a vital tool to try to find cures for diseases. The Genome Project began in the US in 1990. Several countries were involved, including Britain, China, Japan, France and Germany. But the biggest research centre was at the Sanger Institute near Cambridge, where 30% of the genome was mapped.
This is a set of instructions to make a human being. It's as simple as that. And we're going to spend the next decades and centuries of humankind working out what it all means, how it works, how it puts us together.
Major technological advances, such as those in robotics, meant the whole process was speeded up, and the rough draft was completed in June 2000, a year ahead of schedule. Eventually, a single blood test at birth could map out an individual's lifetime chances of developing cancer or heart disease, and new drugs could be developed to destroy cancer cells while leaving healthy cells undamaged. Once it is known that a person will suffer a particular disease, it could lead to discrimination by insurance companies and employers. It could lead to a world where the wealthy have the money to design their own children and the poor don't. It is clear that this information needs to be used fairly and responsibly.